Hi, I cannot help but like notice you look so like perfect in your own like way that I really want to like draw you because I am at art school. Well, currently it's summer, so I'm not in art school now, but like I've been trying to look for like not unique, but like yeah, unique-ish kind of like people that have really like perfect looking faces, so I can draw them and then I can bring it back to my school and then like get that all up. Can I draw you? Yeah, it'll only take like 15 minutes probably. Thank you. Okay, yeah, just sit there. I have my stuff here. I have a lot of shading stuff, and then obviously I have my sketchbook. Okay, anyways, so I'm just gonna set this at the table right here. I'm gonna start with just sketching you basically, and I'm gonna kind of measure some parts of you too, just so I can really just kind of get your detail in correctly. So I'm gonna start with just a sketching pencil, and then I'll go back in with a little pen. I have a lot of shading stuff. Yeah. This is like gonna help me shade too, so like basically blends it in. Yeah, so I'm pretty professional here. So yeah, I know I've been gone for so long. I've been in the hospital. School ended, working. I went to LA. I've just been so busy. But that's not the point here. The point. Okay, so basically what I'm gonna do is you can kind of just relax, chill. I might ask you to look to side, but I really, another like point, not just your face structure I'm gonna really be like working on to get like perfect, it's also shading. So like I know we're in a darker room, so shading is gonna be darker, but if you look over here at my Pennywise board, you can see even though he's in the dark, he still has shading. His forehead is like pretty dark, and then he has a lighter face, so obviously I'm not going to be doing that angle because that's not really a good angle for like humans. Maybe for clowns, but scary clowns, but not this. So we're not going to be doing that angle. You could just look at me again. I might ask you some things. I might at some point measure some of your features. I think for your face shape I kind of got it structured out, but then like your nose and stuff, I might like measure the distance and then divide it by like however I need it. So yeah, we're just gonna be doing like the face and the neck, not even like bust, just like kind of like right like if you cut your head like right there. So okay, let's see. Okay, let me see. Yeah, let's just kind of yap if you want, or if you want silence. Kind of want to yap. Don't want to fall asleep. Yeah. You kind of have like this really structured type face. I don't know how to explain it. Hold on. I haven't used this eraser, so I'm gonna use this eraser. I know you're not really supposed to erase, but I kind of messed up. I always forget to start with a big circle before I start, because usually I just like kind of raw dog it, like just go in and do it. But for this I really want you to take up the face, to take up like the whole paper. So okay, what is happening? Okay, wait, don't judge me. There's like a protective layer around, what is it, plastic? Cannot get it. There we go. Okay. garbage. I'll clean that up later, and then, okay, let's see. Ooh, this is such a good eraser. Okay. I'm kind of sick, also. So sorry. Am I sniffling? You're gonna be hearing that a lot. Okay, let's see. So your face, see, my face is really circle, right? Yours is not that fully circle. Like your chin has a point. So I'm really gonna emphasize that. Let me do that. Hold on, I gotta lock in for this. Okay, now, see, so this is my, like, really, I don't know if you can really see, my really raw circle. So I'm gonna kind of go in and clean up a little bit of the lines, just so I can really make sure I'm following this shape. Because I have some cray lines in there. So, just kind of cleaning it up. And then even the circle is kind of, oh, there's good. It's not really too symmetrical, but your face is really symmetrical. So let me kind of fix that. There we go. It's a lot better. Yeah, but I've just been so busy. So like over the place. I was in the hospital for a week. I'm good, don't worry. Okay. Let's see here. So, and then you also kind of have bangs, you know, like curtain swoopy bangs. So, I'm gonna make sure to apply that. I think I'm gonna kind of get the face shape down and then do that, because to me it's easier to get the bangs done like beforehand of the face. I don't know if that's really how you're supposed to do it, but it's how I do it. You know, I've been in art school, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, it's looking good. Now let's see. So this is your forehead. You know what? I'm gonna measure. My measuring tape's over here, sorry. Okay, this is in inches. We need centimeters. I work better with centimeters, so we're gonna do centimeters, and I'm just gonna measure like your forehead, kind of like to the like middle tip of your bangs down to like your nose-ish. So let me, come on, do that. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Okay, good. Okay, good. So it's about. Okay, so this is about 19 inches. Let's see how much your real head is. Okay, it's about like 29 inches. So, and if your forehead was 8 of those inches, that's about, okay, got it. Yeah, that's looking good. Make sure just to really follow my circle and my lines, you know. I don't know if you can really see. Looking pretty good. I'm kind of, I don't know how my style is. I'm not gonna say it's like realistic, but it's not like not realistic, you know, it's like pretty realistic. Now let's see, I think I'm gonna work on your nose maybe. Let me actually just kind of keep going on this hair actually. I'm thinking. Just to kind of like yap, I am so sad Oliver Tree is gone. I was planning actually to go see him in his world tour. I've been a fan since 2020. I'm taking it really personal, you know, like all of it. So I'm really upset about that. I don't know. It feels really strange. I found out about some things and it's like really sad. I don't really want to, you know, talk about it here because I don't think you need to hear about that. If you're interested, look it up. But like, it's so sad for everyone on that plane or helicopter. And the saddest part is like he was so excited. He had saved up money for it. You know, and he's like, I'm traveling the world finally. He had just broken up with his like girlfriend. And like, yeah. Okay, I think I'm getting like the hair direction basically down. And then you kind of like really make sure the hair looks full. You don't want it, not to like really be mean, but like you know, everyone has like kind of just hairs that kind of, you know, they're not always in that straight line. So really making sure to like show that here. See, I think like if you compare sides, like this looks a lot more like free than this, you know? I think I even want it to be more freer, so I'm gonna kind of just go back in, add some extra lines, you know? And then if we're shading, let's see. It's gonna be kind of lighter, maybe in the front, because you're facing that, so it's like lighter and then it gets darker. So we're gonna really imply that too, you know, to add depth. And then I'm gonna use this and just kind of blend in this area. Just a little blend. Yeah. Might have even blended a little too much, but let's see. Yeah, it looks good. I think that's adding a depth, and then you can kind of see the shading kind of ends right there, because then it shows that like this is the front of your face, this is the front of the hair, you know, this is where the bangs kind of come and interrupt that darkness of the back. So looking good, looking good. Yeah, I like it. Really good. Okay, now we're gonna kind of do the same thing on this side. You know, first I'm actually gonna add in your eyes, or no, your nose, sorry. So I'm gonna go in and just kind of measure the, like, this side of you, this part of you. Oh wait, hold on, let me clip it. Okay, and then for me this is, wow, I actually did pretty good with the symmetric without needing to, really. So then let's go back in, and then let's just see like one side of your nose. Okay, and then just let's see if it's really symmetrical. Oh my god, that's about the same. It's pretty impressive. Okay, good to know. You're basically symmetrical, so your nose is really cute. I don't know if that's a weird thing to say. And then I'm gonna kind of blend it in. Boom. I'm really bad at like faces, so I usually don't actually do faces. But for you, I feel like you really need an identity. You deserve an identity. Looking good. Then I'm also actually gonna go in and kind of just harden out your face shape a little, just so I can really keep that idea going. Yep. Yeah, that really looks like you. I'm actually pretty proud of how realistic it looks. And I'm going back and getting that really hardened shading on the back of this side. You know, and then when you get to that bang part, stop. It's okay. So this is that so far. The nose kind of ruined it, I think, but it's okay. I think I'm gonna just kind of keep touching up on it. And also it's because I haven't blended out like the face shading, you know, so it kind of looks weird just having the nose shaded. So we're just gonna harden the lines, because I think I like how your nose shape, it looks realistic. Hardening, and then we're gonna just kind of make that shadow of the nose. See, with the nose, pretty good, right? Thank you. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the eyes. So your eyes are really porcelain doll like. So I'm gonna kind of See, and this is where like your own uniqueness is kind of coming in, you know? And I need to go back in. I'm doing your lips. I'm basically almost done. The only thing is I need to go back into the eyes, and then, like, I'm done. I like your lips. Not in a weird way. You're beautiful, but like, not like that. Alright, and I think I'm done. Thank you so much for staying and like letting me do that. So now basically now that I like, so I didn't finish obviously, so basically what this is just a really rough sketch. So basically the reason why I shaded in the nose is because that actually helps me know the shading, so that when I go back to art school I can actually finish you. And so if you want, I can give you my information, so then when I put it online, if I have your permission obviously, you know, like I can credit you, and like, you know, you can put it on your story and everyone will be like, oh my god, you're beautiful, you know. So if that's if you want, if you know, if you end up saying no, then that's okay. Like, genuinely, it's just practice for me. So thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'll give you my information. Or no, you give me your information. Because I might not text you until like 6 months. So I don't want you to like keep my information, and then I don't know your information, so then I can't reach out to you. So anyways, so do you have a paper? Yeah, okay, so my phone number is 111-222-3344. Perfect. Okay, and then my name's Morvyn, and so you can put that as your contact, and then just text me, and then I will just save your number, and then I might not text you back in 6 months, who knows. Yeah, okay, have a great day. You're beautiful, baby. Mwah.